After the regular season ends on Thursday, the WNBA playoff roster is decided. Along with 7 other teams, A'ja Wilson and the reigning champion Las Vegas Aces are back in the postseason. On Thursday, 3 clubs were competing for the 8th and last playoff position. With a 78-67 win against the New York Liberty, the Atlanta Dream qualified for the last playoff round. The Chicago Sky and Washington Mystics, after competing in the playoffs the previous season, were not selected for the postseason. After failing to make the playoffs in 2023, the Seattle Storm, Indiana Fever, and Phoenix Mercury were awarded postseason tickets. On Sunday, Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston will play in their first playoff games. The following teams will compete in the first round of the playoffs. The WNBA playoff schedule. First round contests. Number 1 New York Liberty versus number 8 Atlanta Dream. Number 2 Minnesota Lynx at number 7 Phoenix Mercury. Number 3 Connecticut Sun versus number 6 Indiana Fever. Number 4 Las Vegas Aces versus number 5 Seattle Storm. WNBA postseason schedule for 2024. All timings are Eastern. Sunday, Atlanta versus New York in Game 1, 1 p.m., ESPN. Game 1, Connecticut versus Indiana, 3 p.m., ABC. The first game between Phoenix and Minnesota is scheduled for 5 p.m. on ESPN. The first game between Seattle and Las Vegas is scheduled for 10 p.m. on ESPN. Tuesday, Atlanta versus New York in Game 2, 7:30 p.m. ESPN. Seattle versus Las Vegas in Game 2, 9:30 p.m. ESPN. Wednesday, Indiana versus Connecticut in Game 2, 7:30 p.m. Phoenix versus Minnesota in Game 2, 9:30 p.m. ESPN. Thursday, Game 3, Atlanta versus New York, TBD, ESPN2. Game 3, Seattle versus Las Vegas, ESPN2. September 27th, Friday, Game 3, DTD, TBD, ESPN2, Connecticut versus Indiana. Game 3, Phoenix at Minnesota, TBDN2, if required. Final position seeds, New York Liberty number 1, Minnesota Lynx, number 2 3rd Connecticut Sun, number Las Vegas Aces, number 4 Seattle Storm, number 5 Indiana Fever, number 6 Phoenix Mercury, number 7 Atlanta Dream, number 8